I haven't done a FTL run in a bit. I'm not even keeping track anymore. You know what? I haven't done a Roxy run in probably forever. Burp, 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 burp. There it is. Sure. Swap this. Here we go. Oh, early store. That's pretty cool. We can sell rock plating and go from there. Right? Why are we going to sell rock plating? Because it gets us to 2 shields as fast as possible. Hot charge is nice. Small bomb is nice. Teleporter is interesting. I mean, there's some argument you don't have to do with the ship because you have so many buffer points protecting the crystal, but I also like the idea of just getting into a safe position as fast as possible. And there is a small chance we could, like, yeah, I got a bird jump coming back. It's fine. 10 scrap gets us to 2 shields, makes us very safe. Ooh, civilian ship, pursuit of pirates, chance at double rewards. Those are disgusting weapons. Alright, we'll fire a swarm missile to try and get some of that stuff offline. Again, this is kind of like a reason to get a buffer, because this could fire, like we get unlucky and takes our shield offline, because we don't have the buffer point, and then the heavy is live. And we really don't want that. Okay. Comes offline, buffer point worked. I don't care about dodge sends. There's nothing to dodge. We can go ahead and try and take out engines here. Buffer and engines. Because they have to power this and then swap. Now we're saving up our missiles. Cool. Relatively clean. Make the fight safe. Ooh, breach. So yeah, like, you know, in terms of like threat assessment on ships, like looking at something like this and not really like, oh, maybe there's like crew kill potential with breaches and stuff. Like, no, thank you. Let's just be safe. 2 shields, very safe. Do I take the distress now? We have some blue options with the Clone Bay. Well, this is a safe fight. We could train on here. I don't feel like training. Do they have repair bots? Most definitely. Okay. So I knew that because, so apparently these ships, if they're allowed to have defensive drones or like onboard drones, then they can't have buffer points. All their drone slots get filled up. So like offensive drone ships, like an auto ship or whatever, they can have like 5 points in drones and only end up with, say, like a combat 2 or something. But here, with the points in the system, I guess it could spawn with only 2 points in the system. But it has to essentially fill them up. And since this is 2, like this drone has to be like on that list. It's almost impossible for it not to be. And then Michael tell me how I'm wrong. In a very loving way. So what I almost want to do... No, because this is in repair. So we could like fire a swarm missile in the charge here, and there's no room for them to repair. Because there's no room for the other crew to get in there, and then try to go for a crew kill, but... But instead... We'll just do this. And we keep this charged up in case they try to run away. So we can pelt a couple systems and stop them from running. Wow, the dodges. Alright, whatever. Take our time. Good old fight assessment. So fight assessment, when I talk about fight assessment, not something I need. It's looking at a fight and trying to figure out what is the fastest, like, or more importantly, what is like the safest way to disable this fight or ensure that you're going to live. And that's kind of a different mindset. A lot of players, a good chunk of players, will look at a fight and will be like, how do I kill this ship? And like, hey, sometimes killing a ship is the fastest, best way to like stay safe. And in a lot of situations you're going to, but I think ideally what you want to do is, like I said, is to keep yourself safe. If you're safe, you're alive. If you're alive, you have a chance of winning. And now, with this upgrade here, we're not spending any more money. Maybe. Like on ship improvements. So we are technically safe here. We're actually going to go ahead and try and hit their shields, set them up for solar flare damage. Oh, they're very dead now. 2 damage and the breach. That's not going to get fixed anytime soon. Okay. Once the room is devoid of oxygen, fight it. Like, there's nothing else you can do, so you don't need, like, crew trying to put out that fire. It wouldn't do anything. Alright, fire's got us there. Once the ship is dead, our FTL charges us a little bit faster. I'll wait for my O2 to come back on. We could push ahead, which I kind of like, and maybe we can find a second store. It's a modified civilian sector, so there's 1 to 2 stores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right. I have... I'm not keeping really track of this because this is still modified with this file. Relative beacon, too late to avoid a fight. Oh. Okay, that's a 3-power drone, so they don't have any other drones on board. It is a rebel ship, so they're all humans. Maybe we get a breach, maybe. Super, super unlikely. I don't want to waste missiles for it. So an issue some people play with one element in this, like, problem, mistake. I'll say mistake is people like, I don't like swarm missile. I want to get rid of swarm missile. And I don't love swarm missile. But swarm missile has like a lot of functionality to it. It has a lot more value to you as a weapon than it does selling it in most circumstances. Speaking of value, yes. Ooh. It's actually kind of interesting. It might set up potential crew kills. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's kind of cool. That's a fun pickup. Alright, so this weapon is in position 2, which means this is a Leto. Because in 3-power weapon setups, the 2-power weapon has to be in slot 1. So we have plenty of hull. It's a Leto. We actually have 2 weapons to try and bring down the Zoltan shield. Why not? I'm not paying. Definitely don't want to pay him 19 like we could have, but. Oh, also crew in the wrong position. Okay, that's taken care of. Anti-biobeam actually does damage. Okay. So if I fire this, shield still stays up. It's probably better to see if we can sneak the biobeam in. Nah, I don't want to wait. If I have to wait on the biobeam, I have to wait on the biobeam. Alright, so that's heading for weapons. Biobeam goes offline. Heavy stays online, though. Is what it is. Oh, no. Never mind, we got a dodge. That's cool. Still not concerned about the oxygen situation yet. Alright. We've not dodged the missile because it already hit the impact point. There we go. There we go. And let's do this. Not taking a surrender. Maybe? I think the human's too fast. Oh, well, if I do that. Definitely not. I was gonna try and be cute and get the dole swipe going. Didn't happen. Misplay. Oh, nice. The ion went online. We can do this. Timing-wise, it's fine. Cool. Could have done that a little bit better. Like I said, missing that first swipe, but all in all, it's okay. Asteroid field, 2 shots. That's a little gross. Okay, I have 4 hull. 24 hull, sorry. I'm trying to figure out if I want to try and use a swarm missile. I do have 27. Alright, let's use the missiles as a resource here then. Again, this could be a chance we do go for a crew kill. And swarm missile lands, we can swap. We see that the red dot is in the weapon room. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to sensors. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, they had an NG. Okay. Asteroids, could you chill for just a second, maybe? No. Asteroids have no chill. Alright, I'm gonna take some damage here then. They got the dodge. Okay, good. Oh, because it got breached. Oh, and repair gel. Yeah. Alright, so they should be committed to trying to run. Oh, we got a stun. That's actually really good. Come on. Come on. Come on. 60. Okay. Like, every time you need to count on asteroids, you can't count on asteroids. Except all the times you totally could have. Yeah, I should have paid more attention to the fact that there was, like, an NG doing repairs and, like, hit the weapons to try and keep them offline. But the cool thing is so they didn't lose, like oxygen loss, asphyxiation damage, or like fire damage or combat damage. Like, takes off percentages. It doesn't do like even numbers. So if you saw like an enemy with like 15 health, they're actually at like 15 point something in those situations. I'm waiting for the O2 to return. So what we do, but because we only did like straight weapon damage, there's no fractions in there. So I knew the biobeam would get the kill. Value? What? 1 and 2. I didn't find the second sword. It's unfortunate. No, there may not have even been one. Biobeam is worthless here. Kind of drone. And they're running away. Okay, so we are safe with 2 shields. Gonna go ahead and try and take the piloting offline. Should only max out at level 2 piloting. Okay. So we just take away their ability to run and then go after their evasion. So because this could be level 2, but this could be level 3, it's why I hit that with the crystal first. So if it hit, they stop running. Just have to be a little mindful that we don't accidentally shoot the drone with our crystal. Now the value can be extracted from the fight. Sure. Again, we have plenty of missiles. NGs are uncharted. Alright, well, those are uncharted. Purple sectors. NGs. Some people really, really don't like NGs. I definitely like NGs more than uncharted. We're just looking for a store with weapons. NGs have stores. So, let's see. We got 40 scrap, so we have 10 scrap there. So 137 scrap plus anti-biobeam. That is well above average. Insta-store. Does it prevent me from potentially seeing other stores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could backtrack 8, 9. All right, that works. That's all I needed to do was to work. Mind control cloaking. That's unfortunate. Does have offensive drones. That's worthwhile. We have 11 drone parts here. So, when we talk about ships, it's really, or FTL in general, it's really important to have an idea on like what kind of upgrades you want to do. You know, every single ship I have a general stability upgrade, whether it's shields, whether it's a buffer point in weapons, cloaking 3, something along those lines. And then generally, I'm trying to find offense. Normally a weapon or hacking. Boarding ships can be a little bit different. Four-person boarding ships, crew could be more valuable. They're kind of like your weapons. So once we got our shields too, I'm looking for offense. And the only thing in this store that represents offense right now is drone control. Mind control wouldn't be too bad. It would still leave us with, what? 25, 25. It'll still leave us with like 50 some scrap. And we can still sell the biobeam to try and get another weapon online, but I'd rather just get something that helps us offensively. If I have to sell the drone, that's fine. And honestly, like, defensive drone on this ship, if we come to that, isn't bad. Like, it's going to cover these portions of the ship, which in particularly these two key systems. It's more of a setback in terms of scrap than mind control, but yeah, let's do that. Do I want to buy more? Since I'm trying to scout for a second store. So if I go to the second store, I want more money for it. But if I don't get it, then I won't have it to buy repairs. I'll stick at 23. Yeah. Alright, it's time for the second store now. Anti-personnel door. Hey, that's online! It's cool. Alright, that lets us see that beacon. Is that important? So we know that's not a store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could potentially backtrack to see if that beacon is a store. With our pathing. Trying to get as many beacons as possible. To try and help elevate our chance of getting stores. Investigate, try to communicate peacefully. Almost always the best option. Store. Alright, so some people might go, alright, let's go ahead, hit here, here, and then the store. Value. No. There could be a third store. This store could be garbage. So I weigh what I can potentially do with the store, which is I have plenty of sellables to buy, like I said, a weapon, ideally, potentially even hacking before we go there. Now, what you could do, though, you could go, okay, well, let's math this out, though. If I take these two jumps, this is jump 3. We go 4. Like I said, 5, 6. So if this is a story, we would miss out on it. But like 7, 8, 9, we'd miss out on that one, too. Like, we would miss out on too many stores taking 2 jumps, but maybe if we took 1 jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'd miss out 1 potential store. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I did that differently because we should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. Yeah, so we could go 1 jump and we would potentially lose the ability to backtrack to that beacon. And so that's the odds we're playing, is going to that store and selling anti-bio beam and this to potentially buy hacking, which I don't love. Ideally, we just want a weapon. But yeah, we'll go ahead, take the store just at the chance. We'll go now just because of the chance that this could be the other store. I want to get ahead. I don't want value. I don't want, oh, well, down, like we have money. No, no. I want to get ahead as fast as possible to get through the dangerous sectors of the game. Boy, that makes decisions a lot easier. 17. Sunshine gonna pass. So I think we can just keep everything. We'll buy a repair. Okay, and now I'm less inclined to try to push to see if there's a store, particularly if we get like locked in, like our path-wise, like if this is the store and then we would have to take it, but we know like this isn't one, and there's only one other store left, so we kind of want to go like up to here to almost kind of like avoid a store so we can get some more money. We still might go to one. We still have plenty of sellables. Sure. We hit 14 fuel, by the way, which is my safe number of fuel, so I didn't feel like the need to buy it. Sure. 3 fuel. Again, still have plenty of fuel. Drops me down to 13. 13 is a little sketch. 13 really is my magic number. I found I only ran out of fuel one time when I was on 14. But like I wouldn't have run out at 13. Still, I like to keep it at least 14. I got 6 jumps left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, is that a... The only way to get value is to hit the distress last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Two, 3, 4. They're just pirates. Alright, so do we go a guaranteed jump or risk the potential of these both being empty jumps? Could just be a bad distress anyways. I honestly don't know if there's like investigate. Potential for crew kill here. Again, another potential training ship. Oh, that's... I was going to turn that on, but then I don't have the power to do that. Oh, are you a... Oh, okay, you're a stun bomb. Easy peasy. Same spare, same spot. English, words, language. Respond. Mantis. Okay, totally safe fight. Okay, let's vent that quickly. Oh, this is just all Mantis. Oops, all Mantis. Okay. They'll go back, unless they die here. And they did not die. Trying to think of how I'm gonna get crew kill here. I'm just taking this math out of the equation since I can safely do it, which is just like where they board. Oh, right. I guess killing one's fine. Yeah, if you move the door crew, surprise, surprise, you lose door control. Alright, send everyone back. Except... So the good thing, though, is it is Mantis, and they can't fix anything. So if we hit shields, they will no longer... Yeah, no, we should be fine. So we hit shields, and that will remove them from a comm state. So while if they're in a comm state, which means that there's nobody boarding on either ship, and all the systems on their ship are not damaged, It means as soon as any of them lose health, they go running for the med bay. That's not what we want. But as soon as one of these damage systems breaks, so does the AI. Well, the AI changes, and so now we can do this swipe, and neither of them will go to the med bay. And this one's going to be preoccupied with this, so that instead of going to the med bay when they have any damage to them, it changes it to about 25% of their health. And there's no way they get that fixed. Contact the NG. 'Twas a lure. 'Twas a lure. Alright. So those 2 jumps probably were better in terms of overall money, but again, I would think, like, statistically, you would take 2 jumps. It's like, as long as it's better than 50-50 that they're empty, right? Not a safe fight currently. Oh, I should have, like, tried flashing the flak. Oh, I got 2 shields up. Doot. Really? Okay, that landed. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Could be an NG. Could be an NG. All right. My best chance, honestly, for a crew kill would be to put up the combat drone. If that had hit, I think that would have definitely been the play if I had thought about it beforehand. Because it would give us the shield suppression without doing damage to the ship. We have 13 drone parts, so that's not an issue. Okay. NGs being NGs. Okay. It's fine, I think. Do have to be careful here. Yeah, because I didn't swipe on the NG. Okay, so this little symbol here lets me know this is the one that's deployed. I want the shield charge faster. Okay, 1 shield up. Okay, so if I do 2 damage to this... Oh, it's level 2? No, this is just over. Huh. Because if I shoot this, they're just gonna repair it. I have to shoot it again, which I don't have a one damage. Well, I'd have to swarm missile it, which means I can't run the bio beam. Oh! Resist changes things, assuming that the human dies. Okay. Okay. So I need to do 2 damage. Okay, stop the repair. We got this. I'm sticking this out as it's fine. Okay, that destroys that for us. So we're still safe. Oh, cool. Cool. Nice. Next sector. Abandoned or Zoltan homeworlds? Let's go abandoned. Little spooky, but yeah, better than Zoltan's here. Okay, not an immediate store. Distress could just be empty. 1, 2, scatter sector first. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sees pretty much everything. All right, so that's not a problem. So we go abandoned because it's 2 stores, and I don't deal with Zoltan shields. There are no Lanius bombers, which are the really big threat. Lanius bombers just don't exist until sectors 4. 13 fuel. So we could try running flak crystal only. The issue of that is merely like if, let's say I had to deal damage to their weapons, if the crystal misses, then I'm not going to deal like any damage to them. It's like just really likely that I don't do any damage. But the only like better option would be just to get the swarm missile online. And so we could do this, and that way we could like run like swarm and something else to try and snipe weapons if the fight is dangerous. That's an option. We could just add an extra reactor so that we could put a combat drone online, and that's a lot less commitment from me in terms of scrap. So I kind of think that's what I want to do. So we can just kind of run everything. That's like another interesting option. Like I said, the drones is, you know, we spend 85 scrap, so that's not a small amount of money. But it does give us, like I said, offensive options, which is what we were looking for. 7 drone parts for $30. Okay, 7 drone drops us down to 5. I don't really expect to use a combat drone every single fight. Okay. Again, with offensive options, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, like you could hold on to them if I didn't feel like that. Like I said, we could just go into like swarm missile, and we still have like 5 drone parts, which again I wasn't expecting to use them in fights. Like, it's like a worst case scenario. Gross. So this Leto, those also time. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, actually with the reactor I still really can't. Well, I mean, I can. It would be smart to do so. Also, it's an arty. Alright, so that's already hit the shield. That missed, that's very bad. Wow, this is like worst case scenario setup here. That it has this, 2-time weapons, and they got the dodge. I mean, maybe our weapons hit. Okay. Still technically live. Which is the combat drone in the crystal. Technically. Alright. I really don't want to eat 2 damage missiles. Evasion or repair. Okay, so let's send you here, and then you back, so they start doing repairs on that portion of the ship. Set that up for the next shot. They might be able to run in time to still do a dodge. I guess we'll find out. They got there. Wow, it's targeting that room again. It's a little bit unlucky. So if I had gotten dodge training, we would be at 25% evasion, and those 2 systems would be on target. Good dodge. All right, let's do this again. Cool. Okay. I think that was too late in the cycle. Can't really see it, but that's fine. All right. I forgot to process the fact that 4-power weapon system totally could have been, and was, an RD. That's interesting, they put that online. That just got online, so they're a lot of damage behind, a lot of repairs behind. So we might try to, like, crack shields here then. That's a little bit unfortunate. Well, I mean, it hit. Them running away is the unfortunate part. They swap to this. Well, our FTL is charged. So they only have 3 crew. Cracking shields puts this just completely live. I don't have to wait for the repair because of this. Gosh, they run so fast. That was dangerous. So, now we have a really interesting question. Post-fight analysis. Seeing how that fight went, do we want to make any changes on our ship? Because we do have 138 scrap. Let's get a buffer point in weapons, just for options. Again, really nasty setup. Two weapons that timed really well in an Artemis missile. I mean, that's just generally not going to be a fun time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I missed too many potential store jumps, so we'll take this beacon instead. And so we're missing the jump there. Maybe I could have routed better. Though again, we do have the potential to just jump back if it is the case. So let's visit the store, see if that's the other one, go from there. Maybe we don't need it because the store is good. Okay. So we kind of have offense. Kind of. So we could sell this by cloaking. It would leave us with 50 plus scrap to try and get like a better weapon online while still having the swarm. Yeah, so that's 25, 32, right? Yeah, 32, 25. So 57. But we have cloaking, so we could just charge the swarm missile up for a count of 3. It's pretty disruptive. We know that those are stores, so we just go this way and back around, assuming that's enough jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we missed one. That's fine in terms of just routing, but we still get to see stores. All right. Again, it's a cloaking because they don't. It's not like they have a defense drone here. Decisions. Really glad we did sell those drone parts for extra money. That gave us a lot more flexibility here. Huh. I like my 13 fuel too much. So 21, 30, 40, 50, 60, 76, 77, 78. Could buy almost any weapon. I'm tempted to buy a drone part, but 78 minus 8 drops us down to 70. It's a low scrap reward here. I think I'd rather stay in the 80 so that like hacking is a possibility. Again, we should actually find the next store. Sure. Instant event. Had the whole new store, or should be able to find a store. Again, extra money to allow us to buy hacking clean. we get 2 jumps to find the store? Or do we change routing? Go 1, 2, 3. So there's like a chance this is empty. Okay, let's take this. If we have enough money to hit the 80 threshold, we'll hit store and then we'll loop our way around. If not, we'll take the shot at distress before we go. High scrap award. Safe fight. That's incredibly lucky. Anti-personnel and an NG. Okay, let's charge our drive up. I'm kind of just doing that as a distraction. I know they have an NG doing repairs. Absolutely don't want crew. Okay. $30. Clean storm. Hacking. Oh, but weapons. High. Charge 2 seems good. How much is the charge 2 to get online? Is 50 though. 50 and 55. So I can sell this, and it's close. Man, but not buying hacking. I don't know, like, I think my offense is kind of alright. Because we do have cloaking, we do have the combat drone. Though I do have to sell one or the other. So if we sell the swarm, or is it better than the swarm? Okay, so if we wanted hacking online, we have to sell swarm and we have to sell combat. That's a pretty sizable decrease in our offense. I think that actually makes hacking not good in this spot. So then the other question is, do we buy the charge or do we just get the swarm online? We could sell this, buy the charge, and keep the swarm. And then we have 5 jumps left. We have 5 jumps to try and make 50 scrap. And even if we don't, we do have a backup. Oh, no, yeah, because I have to sell this, though. Unless I just want to go halberd. Black halberd cloaking is like good. So many interesting choices. Crystal doesn't really sell for much. Could sell the swarm, sell the crystal. Another $50. 32. I've done this math like 3 times already. 30, 40, 50, 57. 57 scrap. Minus 65. So I wouldn't even have it online. So I just have this, and the halberd beam. And then again, the same situation of trying to get enough scrap to get it online. Huh. It's so much better against 3 shielded ships. I'm definitely convinced that hacking is wrong here. And again, some people are like, hacking needs to be nerfed because it's like quote unquote always right. No, I think in this situation it's actually definitely not correct. And so hopefully we're rewarded play-wise because we don't buy it. And that's kind of a fun thing to do. Of course, there could be an argument that we shouldn't have bought the cloaking. 83 plus. But I like if the next store is like completely empty, then I feel a lot better having cloaking. Why don't I just do math-wise plus 25? So if we sell this and this, we buy the halberd beam. Technically, we would still have like crystal and halberd beam, which could potentially be okay. I really don't like that for fights. We could just sell the crystal though, because crystal sells for 10, right? So sell everything and have flak halberd beam online with cloaking. That's interesting as well. That's another possible outcome. 3 shielded ships are upcoming. I don't like that option either. It feels like the charge laser and just a lot of shots. Gosh. If only I didn't have to sell anything. It feels so much better if I didn't have to sell anything. I don't think we do. That was really kind of hard to foresee, that being a possible outcome here. But, like, what does the charge do over this? While it's just keeping everything? For some reason, it just makes more sense to keep everything here. Like, dodge their first volley, swarm missiles to try and mess up their ship and get in through. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Teleporter would have actually been really cool. Maybe charge 2 is just better. Charge 2 with cloaking is really good. Really? That would be like a totally acceptable loadout. It's a little bit slower now. But essentially we could get that online. Ooh. Is it the charge 2? Sorry, this is taking like a long time. This is like a farb store right now. We sell the swarm, buy the charge, can go charge crystal. Keep the combat drone or sell it to start trying to get that online. 4 shots in heavy kind of works, plus the combat drone kind of works. It's a lot of microing to do. And again, I don't have to do it this sector. So we can go flak charge 2 combat as our offense. Oh, it's not ideal. All right. Very spooky. Ask if they require assistance. Leave. It's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the problem you can run into Lania sectors, is you just get trades. You can just get completely steamrolled by trades. Attack the Lania ship. Really cloaking. Okay. Hopefully don't have to use a drone part here. Interesting call. We were safe on a volley, so I didn't see a reason to waste. I would like more money. Okay, 24 of our $50. Dude, had 4 jumps. Yeah, like I said, like you just get, you know, 2 straight jumps of doing nothing. Just trying to figure out like what low scrap rewards are. How bad is this fight? Pretty bad. Okay. So that's firing. I would like to cloak the ion. But if the ion hits, because I don't have 100% evasion, and it suppresses me down to 1 shield bubble, it won't wear off, and then we just get ripped apart. So we do this. Proof in the pudding. Ideally, we just put the 1-shot into weapons and takes both of them offline. But I'll wait the full cloak duration to minimize the susceptibility I have to the ion. Okay. Really gross. I have a little bit of time, so let's give ourselves a buffer plus some additional reactor. I don't think it's right to flash shields here. Plus that's also going towards weapons, and that would be really bad. Okay. Might as well turn on the oxygen. It's not doing anything else. Evasion. No, it's not doing anything else. Try to take one of their drones offline. Or do I go for piloting? Could also try setting up the combat drone. We're kind of light on reactor. Just kind of going in for the power stuff. 150.85 in this. It's a lot of money to spend. Combat drone offline? That is so ridiculously acceptable. This got exciting. 21. Yeah, 2 empty jumps. Rough. Okay, next sector. NGs or slugs? NG seems good. I don't mind a not particularly aggressive sector right now. Instant store. Okay, let's assess our situation here. This also works really well with cloaking. It just feels like I should just get a weapon online. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest of the sector. Against 3 shielded ships. They could have defensive drone. They could have drone control or defensive drones, and then have to go charge in that. So yeah, I kind of think this makes sense to do this. The other option is just reactor to get the combat drone live, and it's less scrap committal. Choices. Less scrap committal. So normally I'm like wanting to like jump to the store, but I need fuel. I need a couple things. Okay. 3 shields, cloaking, gross. On the plus side, if I deal damage to their weapon system, I'm pretty safe. So, drone, flak, charge, hope for the best. Crystal. Charges to get us out of here. Yep. Yeah, just charging the whole way. It's a pretty easy cloak window. Okay, so now I have 3 ions incoming. No, 2 ions incoming. Wow, those do not look like danger systems. Might live to regret it. May not live to regret it as well. Really? Yeah, if that goes offline, it stinks, but... Okay, just kind of keep charging. We'll bring back the oxygen online. They're gonna cloak before we do. Right? 20... I just don't have a reactor for this to get the combat online. Okay. They swapped out their weapons. That's not good. It's also a pirate ship, so they could just run. We have cloaking up. We do have 2 shields. natural 24% dodge against them. I was depowering weapons a lot. It's also a slower volley. Okay, could leave. One. Alright, so normally we do like a double check on this, but again, since I don't have 100% evasion, just give myself every opportunity. That's kind of bad. No. Okay, still alive. Okay, 3 shots means we do this because it's more projectiles. Love to see it. Yeah, we could run at any time now. Okay, go back. Spicy. Doing the most what we can with the least. Oxygen back online. Okay, this one we can wait. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Because they're like the ion isn't coming in. The rum is like ion suppression. And just all the other projectiles. The problem is everything. Everything is the problem. Okay, ions are coming in. We do flash shields here. Oh, that's firing. Okay. Okay, get that into position. This is fun. Uh-oh. Wait, they're able to repair and fire before my cloaking comes back. That's less fun. Just gotta say it. Since that already hit. Charge is offline. Crystal's offline. Okay, we are next to a store. Store is still totally there. They must have like an NG doing fixes. still alive. Okay. Yeah, like, that thing is just being fixed instantly. Okay. Yeah, we're still in it. Okay, single ion. I don't think we flash shields here, because this is almost charged anyways. Problem is it, like, ties up power. And, you know, with damage, that's also, like, an issue. Again, I don't have 100% evasion, so I might need, like, the shield to proc. Okay, they cloak. Man, the FTL's charging. I have, like, no chance of stopping him, I think. That's a really unfortunate. The cloaking just makes it impossible. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like, so on the plus side, their weapons weren't, like, spooky. They really weren't. Negative was just, like, said they were a pirate ship and they could run. And we're doing this, like, mix-mash weapon setup here. Which I think works, like, not against cloaking. Attempt to cloak. Okay. I'm doing this again. That's totally fine. Artemis is very much not fine. See if they fire the ion. Seems not to be firing the ion. Oh, nope, it's just being delayed. Okay. Okay. That was a lot of dodges, but the crystal landed. That was the big one. Artemis is still alive. Can't believe I missed that shot. That's so weird. Shields. As long as it doesn't start a fire. Okay, so what we want to do... Them to there, so they're going to do repairs as fast as possible. This is up in 10 seconds. Probably enough. Oh, the breach! We're safe. Okay, GG's. Woo! Good stuff. Gosh, I've never wanted train so badly. We should totally just train. Yeah, we just let that run for a bit, because I could also use a break from all that silliness. Yeesh. Yeesh. Feels like Steve interesting. So again, even at this store, if it was just like repairs and fuel, I was pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. Alright, how many shots do I need? 21 won't take too long. 8 dodges, but 3 gets me another evasion thing. Cheat engine. With all the file manipulation stuff I did. Well, not manipulation, but different because of like tournament practice and stuff. Ugh. Don't want to use cheat engine. What like no, also like green screen's like totally offline. Cool. Boop. Sorry about that. Do all the important things like being less obtrusive. What an interesting run. Like, this is... I'm gonna send that store to Mike and see what Mike thinks about it. I'm trying to think of what I don't like. I like the charge laser pickup. I mean, I think a lot of people would have just, like, bought hacking and kind of gone on their way. And again, that's not inherently to say that hacking is wrong. Except I think hacking is wrong. Yeah, no, it just turned out to be fun and kind of like interesting. Got like really spooky, but we got lucky, like I said, that ship didn't run away. I really wanted to attempt to do stuff, but they had the Engie fixing things. Like if there wasn't an Engie doing repairs, there actually might have been 2. Is it possible they had 4 crew and there was like 1 on weapons? Because I would have to look back, but like you could tell by just like the sheer repair speed, things were happening very quickly there. Alright. Like, it's interesting. So like, I think in a vacuum, like all the choices are very justifiable. But then you try to look at it big picture in terms of like what you need. When you need it. When it comes spookier. This having piercing is really relative, though. $100. All right, that's definitely enough to go to a store. Flak and hacking. Well, oh, okay. Huh. Normally I would say double flak is a trap. Double flak is fine. Like anything more than that gets to be a bit speculative, but it speeds up our volley and does reduce our draw, but there's also hacking. It's good. So 65 plus 80 plus... How much fuel's in the store? 15? 160 bucks total? Really? That's it? Minus 25, minus 17, minus... I mean, I still need the weapons upgrade, but... I don't think I have anything else I could do to get us 50 bucks right now. I mean, I could sell this, 35, but I'm kind of reliant on it now. Okay. It's not the cleanest of setups, but it'll do. So what's great is... we can win now, essentially with just money. We have enough offense, defense to effectively win the game. Now, it's not 100% guaranteed, right? Because I still have a lot of things that I need to get online before that happens. Secure, of course. 27. But 50. Okay, so that's double flak charge. Feeling much better already. Sure, I'll take the drones. You're hacking my piloting. Slightly rude. It's a 2x2 room. That's pretty punishable here. It is a missile. Pirate ship. That's a Fed layout, not a slug layout, so it may not be an Artemis. But I would like to not take chances. It's a lot harder for our shots to miss. I was saying. I think the timing is too slow. That's funny. I was like, oh, if I shoot it, then maybe I can, like, destroy it, but I also want the cloak. Apparently we should wait for the full duration, so cloaking has time to come off cooldown. Why did that weapon come offline? It hadn't even fired. It didn't it have the most charges? Yeah, it's a charge weapon. Okay. But we're about to get our hacking back. Gosh, fast weapons in this setup. So strong. Oh, risk it to just kind of alleviate their defenses, and also in case they were trying to run. It's going to be much easier to stop them now from running. Also, when they're dead, it's easier to stop them from running. 15 bucks. Okay. Next upgrade is probably just a reactor. Yeah, there's a lot of potentially different choices we could have made. I don't know. So, when getting like really good at FTL, it's like reviewing your runs and like looking back at your decisions and trying to figure out what was right or what was wrong. Like even if we win the run shouldn't just be like, well, then we clearly made all the right decisions. Like that's maybe not the case. Most of the fights, I'm pretty happy with how I handled them. There was a one against the NG I could have done that we lucked out on getting the crew kill that I could have been a little bit more proactive about. But other than that, I kind of like all those decisions. Anyways. Investigate the battlefield. Like I said, but maybe we don't even survive. No, I think it... Part of me thinks like charging is better, but... Maybe drone recovery, or shield recovery is better here. What a really disgusting fight. Sector 4s. Okay, pull on dodges. Are you gonna drift here? Can I risk it to not get my hacking involved? I don't know. Is that going to arrive in time? So that's already firing. That. Let me just click on principal here. Like I said, I just need the one reactor. I know my hack is floating here. Okay, might as well do that while we're cloaked. Okay. Unless this goes crazy, which it didn't. Wow, went crazy. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know how I didn't hit that, because it sure did look like it went through a lot of flak. Okay. Okay, the burst is offline. That's a pretty big deal. I think we both fixing the shields. Yeah. Bad. Yeah, just get the shields up. Hacking comes off cooldown first. Dodge. Did that because that's still alive. I really don't want the burst online. It gets. That's also pretty. Yeah, I don't like any of this now. All right. It's much harder for them to get through. It's good to prioritize shields. Yeah, that was a pretty big reactor problem there. But I also think we had made the fight like that we could jump away. Store. I kind of don't mind it. You can tell the anti-personnel. Maybe. This feels pretty unnegotiable. Selling the drone is what, 15? 17? 17? 34? Would love to get this level 2 online. So we sell it to jumpstart that? I'd also like to not sell this if I don't have to. I kind of don't feel like I need to. Like, as soon as we get this to level 2, fights just become so much simpler for us. And so now here's the question, do we just buy repairs? Yeah. Let's buy repairs. Feel like, again, we're in a pretty okay spot. Cool. No. 1, 2, 3. I don't even get 3 jumps. Not really worth the dive here. Civilian sector 2. Okay. As well. Cool. Almost. That could be the stores, really? How bad are ion storms for me? 5 reactor? No, 6. 6 reactor. That's not good. I can't go to ion storms. I really need to not go to ion storms. I don't inherently need stores. I just need scrap. Prepare to die. Lovely. Okay. I was early on the crystal. It is. Oh, I should be doing this. This. All right, we can hold them. So I'll send back up. That'll work. All right, want them indoors. Excellent. We're almost there. We're almost turning the corner. We just have to be like really, really, really careful. So again, this is like a. It's possible you could have bought like hacking and like numbers just like and you kind of just like railroad yourself to or snowball whatever, and everything's like fine. Like these fights being nasty doesn't inherently mean that we made bad decisions. Like, we've been in the position to survive every fight, which is ideal. Like, that's what you want. You want to be in a position to live every fight. Ooh, okay. I almost want to just start the crew there. Double stores. Not what I was looking for. Again, I think that hacking 2 just is kind of what we have to do next. Probably just buy a couple fuel then. Do I sell the charge? I was trying not to sell the charge, but it's like a long while from getting online. And whether I want to just get everything stabilized now. I mean, I'm 20 bucks away from being where I want to be. Minus the reactor. 20 bucks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is an Artemis. That was an Artemis. This is kind of why I wanted them in the room, because they could just, like, they defend it better. I don't know. TL is charging. They have 5 crew, or are they trying to get somebody? They have 6 crew. What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay. I guess these are also unlikely to miss. $32. Why? Maybe we dive here, though. It is 2 extra jumps. Get that to level 2. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's just like a... What? Like a nice fight? Okay. Cool. Neat. $28, $17. Scrap? I get scrap? Okay. So now we can shut down all the weapons. Well, most of the weapons. We have $2. All right. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to do this. Like, we push through this, and really, it's a pretty wide open sector. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I kind of like it. I mean, we're still losing jumps, but... So why do we route the sector this way? Like I said, we were really bad in ion storms. Like, we were really bad in ion storms. So that was just felt like that was just a no-go, and we got forced into the double stores here. Again, this turned out to be a pretty interesting run. Sell drones for money. Absolutely not. I definitely would take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know, we could just go 1, 2, 3, 4. No dive. Okay, that's no dive. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Oh, that's a... Oh, because of the nebula. Right. That's... Yeah, okay. Huh. Another trade? No. I'm good on drone parts here. Well, now that changes everything. We were going to be cool, but now... Like, I can still do 3. Now we're going to do 3. Because now I'm losing a jump. This could be empty, and then this is just... This is bad now. It's fine. Too many trades. Made me feel uncomfortable. Like that I wouldn't be able to get this up to where I needed it to be. To dive. Not boarding me. Relatively safe fight. We might just go evasion hack here then. Mostly it's out of a fear of them running away. Mostly. Oh, I totally forgot to cloak that. Or just like shoot them in the weapons. Double NG repairs. Sick. Oh, I'm rusty. I'm rusty and I got thrown into a, That'd be a pretty challenging run. 33 and 17. Yep. Yeah, I didn't screw that up, but like I said, I needed a cloak. Okay. Technically didn't need to, but getting our cloak to closer to 100%. Oh, actually, would have been pretty tempting to buy a discounted human. All right, so we're still pretty light on crew. We do have our weapons. We do have our systems, though. Might be the only store in the sector. That's kind of unfortunate, particularly when we're sitting at 10 fuel. Okay. Pretty cloaked, match their cloak. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough. Well, that was unfortunate. So hoping to get a little extra value there. Okay, so cloak will be up for the missile. We could try crushing engines. Okay. So again, we're using our cloaking and our hacking to buy time for each other. Dealing with war is just annoying just because I don't want to lose crew health. Hack that down. Mantis doing repairs? Oh, you know, they don't have a med bay. Excuse me. Why the human board instead of the mantis then? Huh. I mean, maybe. Once the breach is fixed, the human will go in there to help the mantis. And that's going to be before any of the other repairs, and then we can shoot them? Yeah. And we get a crew kill. Value. All right. Had to be a little bit careful because the flak can miss and could hit a side room. We got this. Should? Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We wait. This one does feel pretty far behind. Like, I mean, I've gotten my systems and weapons before, and this definitely feels behind. Okay, well, yeah, okay. Have to remember to say that I feel behind earlier in runs. If that wasn't a total dead end, I actually would backtrack to it. Small research station, but as it's called, there's no signal. No, yeah, crew enemy. Okay, that's what I thought. So rusty, I wanted to double check though. Attack the slaver. An intruder. Hacking my O2. Okay, okay. An intruder might actually be the biggest threat. I guess we see where it lands. Actually landing hacking, so it could head to shields. That's... I don't think I can allow that. Was that Trip Mantis over there? What? It's a lot of Mantis. There are 3 of them. I think I still want scrap more so than like, crew would be nice, like a 4th crew. We do have halberd. I can't pass on high scrap rewards after I just said I still feel behind in scrap. Yeah. Buy a human plus have $10 left over. Alright. What I wanted to do, but whatever. Spread the damage so I don't have to clone anybody. Alright, 100% dodge on cloak. Okay. Alright, it's all good. Of course, we will never surrender our crew to slavers. Boy, that's a lot of pew. I think it's possible I could just dunk them and not worry about it, but also chances it just misses horribly, so just play it safe. Get really lucky too. That's how that gets done. Buy time on the cooldown. Still not taking that option. I guess we could buy a reactor. Splurge. No store. Okay, no, those aren't stores. No, that wasn't a store. Hear about that one. Hail them. Hi, how's it going? Might be a crew kill. Just because they don't have a way to heal, and they're gonna be sending crew over. Let's try and limit the hull damage. Oh, the double bombs. The double ion bombs? Love it. While we're cloaked, I would like to see what their crew makeup is. Alright, so they're going to send 2 NGs over. That's super annoying. We might be able to just shoot the crew to death if we can kill the 2 NGs. It's a lot to ask that we kill the 2 NGs, though. It's a lot to ask. Like, you see how low the humans got, and we were venting them almost instantly. Well, speaking of instantly... Nice. Okay, we might be able to hold him on board with a cloak. Could I move them? Let them get their health back a little bit. Okay, we don't even need that. I do not have another lockdown. If I move you, then I lose door control on the vent. I'm kind of hoping the venting alone kills them. Okay. All right. Maybe just doors. Boarding is really now a problem. I mean, we could just front load weapons too, but the Arlaka crew doors feels like a good pickup here. We could also just go shields 3 is also pretty viable. We might be able to get out of here without using a drone part. Cool. Distress. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Sure. Help you out. Guess that wasn't a store then. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, we'll be getting to another store this sector. Sure, potentially. I'm totally a less incompetent captain, I assure you. Lack of fuel is gross. So we are in a position where I would take like an offer. Somebody offers me fuel, we take it. Here's another thing. So, like, about low fuel. Some people are like, I don't run out very often, versus I never run out. Two slightly different things. Slightly different. But the other thing is just like, oh, well, you know, like you get fuel trades or you buy fuel, you get those events. I'm like, yeah, but you're missing jumps and then you're spending a bunch of scrap to get, you know, hosed over by an event, right? You see what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, like I buy extra fuel, that it's an investment so that I don't have to be concerned about running out of fuel. This is actually kind of spooky because of the engine hack. No, never mind. $38. Okay, just do that. Do that so we can do a double flak halberd. Buffer and shields. You can just do all this now because it's fine. Search for the ship. Weapon and spare. Huh. Bugged. It said there was a weapon. That definitely wasn't a weapon. Fuel. Okay, we got the dodge. Didn't get to land. Still don't have to use a drone part yet. Definitely don't have to use a drone part yet. So the reason we didn't have to use a drone part is like if we dealt another point of damage to this, then we were fine, because then this weapon would have come back online. $39. Hey! Alright. 4 fuel. Rock control, I guess. We do have Clone Bay against Mine Event. It's not ideally what I want to use against the Mine Event. Distress. So I see this distress is like a bit of a trap, because I don't want the distress. We just want to find one of the 2 stores. We might just buy crew at this point. So, like, as I said, cloaking, hacking, right? With those 2 systems, we can just hack weapons and generally be safe. Almost against all fights. And then, like, Shields 3 kind of becomes like a bet, and then get up to Engines 4, so that I have 100% dodge. So they're with cloaking, and that becomes reliable. So that's why I don't really like push this to level 3, like some people that often, because this is like a cheaper investment and gives me that same level of flexibility. Though if you're like a little bit more dependent on having occasionally use, like if you get stuck with all beams, then yeah, that level 3 makes sense. We get this to level 3 just because like glaive is potentially a problem. Or just like bunch of drones and asteroid fights gives us options. Cloak. So, because I don't know how much time I have, the reason we're cloaking now is, like I said, we do this cycle, right, where we hack their weapons, let their weapons charge, then we hack them all down in unison, so we get the full hack. So with their level 2, it's like 7 seconds. So they fill up for 7 seconds, then they drain for 7 seconds, they have to fill up for another 7 seconds again. So we're getting like 20 seconds of time with this. Then we let their weapons charge, they fire their volley, and we can determine whether we actually have to cloak it or not if it's not safe. Like, you can just try and use shields and evasion, and then if that's going to work, then you don't even have to cloak. But then if you do, you cloak, and you wait for the full cloak duration, which is going to be 10 seconds at level 2, and that's 10 more seconds for hacking to come off cooldown. And while we're cloaked, their weapons don't charge. So we have all the time of cloaking for hacking to come off cooldown, plus that recharge of what we drained with their hacking, that's off cooldown, and then the weapons charging again. And that allows us to have a cycle where, again, we're pretty safe. But against cloaking ships, what can happen is, like, let's say they level 3 cloak, then their weapons could get offset. If it's a level 2 cloak, like this could fire first, and then this fires second. And in some setups, it's not really like a problem. But if you just cloak first, then all their weapons are going to be on the same time. Even at level 2 cloak against a level 3 cloak, like, their weapons aren't going to fire at 5 seconds. You could just do this naturally, too. Like, if you just get cloaking, you could just start fights off this way. I tend not to. We are going to hack their weapons. And see? And we get our good full charge. Full value out of our hack. I don't want them to cloak again. Could have done this swipe as well. I try and take their piloting offline. I kind of wanted to limit their cloaking. More doors open, vents faster. Okay, we can close doors. Do the cloak, don't have to worry about flare. Okay, this was already missed. And we're safe, so we can just do this. Cool. Jump. Alright, we're out this way, trying to pick the beacons up down here. Now, none of these beacons ever get overtaken for 3 jumps. Like, no beacons get overtaken for 3 jumps. Funny blue option, which I'm not even going to read, because I'm the worst. Also, buys some time for cloaking to come back up. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to save this. Nope. That needed to be open. Okay. Oh, I was trying to power my hack there. I think we're okay, but that was definitely a mistake. So I could let them move, go into piloting. Oh, they don't fully move. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So that'll have my cloak at max. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. I forgot. I wasn't paying attention to the laser. I was totally focused on the missile. Well, that doesn't even have time. Still a little bit light on reactor. But also the mist. Yeah. Could have been a whole lot better. But now they're dead. Okay. Stop. Mostly just to ensure we have enough fuel to get through the sector, potentially by crew. Alright, we're definitely not taking you. Definitely not taking you. We're taking all of this. Normal defense drone would be nice. DD2 feels unnecessary. Some shields training. Okay. And repair training. Alright, I'll take those two. Alright, I feel a lot safer having 5 crew aboard my ship. Tell you what. I almost want the combat drone just for or the beam drone for phase 3. We don't really have crew killing potential here. Like, our weapons are fine. Yeah. Like, I mean, we could just get the Crystal Heavy also online, in terms of, like, what I can do. Alright, so boarding is less of a problem. Again, I think we do need the reactor. Here we go. Making money, make as much money as we can. Alright, see if we can get away without using a drone part here. Alright, I actually have crew. Wrecked. Oh, wow, that's actually really tempting. We have plenty of jumps left in the sector. 2 drone parts is nothing to sneeze at. 8 scrap value. You know what? Yeah, you can live. Like, if we burn through like 6-7 jumps and I don't get fuel, then it gets a little bit spooky. But now, like, we absolutely could just ignore a store. We don't have to go to it. So I'll take like that and not going to a store. That seems good. And yeah, now we're just in a position where we can get away with just only investing into our ship. Those resists. It's fun. Like, you can actually do that though. Like, for our timing wise, like we fired the flax and then in one volley, and then they're actually set up for over here. Those I don't need. $47. Store I probably don't need. Nah, store I definitely don't need at this point. Continue. Continue. borders while you're being boarded. Mm-hmm. Focus. I mean, I suppose we could just try cloaking that. I think with the borders, I should have paid a little bit more attention. Or, like, a lot of attention. But I have drone parts. I still have to be plenty careful. Like, just because I have predominantly everything that I need, there's still the, like, scrap problem. If I have enough scrap to get all the things that I want online. Like, don't make mistake in that I'm aware that we're most likely going to win, but most likely is not the same thing as 100% guaranteed, and that's what I want. That's what I really, really want. Forever. Because, like, we need this to be level 2. We need level 2 piloting as well. Even though we do have cloaking, because I don't have a direct counter to mind control. Which is another reason why I want to, like, get through phase 3 as fast as possible. I mean, I suppose we could check the store. Sure. For crew killing option, like a fire beam, maybe worth it. Result in shield bypass, no. Defense scrambler and exposed replicator, no. Just more damage. Because we got the double flak, try and take down the missiles. I don't have like a guarantee of taking the missiles down. Last sector can just be so little on scrap. It's so hit or miss. Like, yeah, if we got crew killing, that would have, like, sealed it for us, so I don't mind going to the store for, like, what essentially would lock in the win. Because that's the biggest question mark I have right now. I'm just contemplating whether I want to vent or fight. Clone base, so they're not coming back. Everything's fine. Chill training. Close enough. I could have tried swiping. Get the kill. It makes repairs more difficult for them. Try and maybe have to cloak this. So if I hack... Well, either way I have to hack now. Yeah, either way. Okay, shield bubble's gone. This comes back online. Shield bubble's gone. That also comes back online. Okay, I have 2 more shots incoming. This represents more damage. That's gonna hit my weapons. Well, you win. Nobody's on board with their ship, though. No one's in piloting, sorry. That's what I meant. Alright. What did I do wrong there? Did I not hack? It was just because this is... the timing on that. Interesting. Ion bomb, eh? Okay, I'll still take this. Yeah, again, I don't know how much crap I'm going to end up with, like, at the end of the sector. Try to communicate peacefully. Yo! Fixing stuff. Good times. Cool. Spent so many times at stores. Repair. Repair base. Sure, I'll take free stuff. Free guaranteed money sounds good. So yeah, like if I started like doing some, even stuff I know that I'm going to need, like certain parameters could change. For example, like level 2 oxygen isn't super high priority because we're generally going to kill it so fast that like if it gets hacked, we're okay. Plus we also have clone bay. So that could like, it's like, man, I could get 4 shield or I could get that upgrade. Maybe 4 shield would be the better play. Hey, no. Don't do that, please. It's funny. Like, I lined them up here in the ship so that they're more likely to land clean, and yet... Nice. Okay. Just winning so amazing. Really don't want to dive and also get to the flagship early, if possible. Fake registration, hacking, and missile. And you're hacking what? I just have to check what they're hacking first. Okay. Just buy time, and eventually we will win. See how much easier that is if y'all just time right? There's a bunch of ion weapons and a missile. Classic FTL. Classic auto ships. $52. All right, we're at 359 scrap. This. Okay. One, two, three. Wow, we have tons of time. Okay. Alright, totally fighting you. Huh. What a gross fight. What are you hacking? Aphasia, of course. That was close. Running's an actual possibility here. Okay. I know I didn't do the weapons wipe there, but I can always just cloak the missile, and we're good with shields. Oh, and that stopped their hacking, so our cloak is actually good. Shield runs offline is also pretty helpful. Okay. Just win. Contact survivors, thanks. 2 reactor. Free money. Store. No. Free money. Not inherently free money, but... All right, 53 scrap. I kind of like this if piloting gets hacked. Like, I like being at 95% evasion versus... whatever, but I don't have a battery. Okay, everyone's where I need them. Cool. Is there a way I could try to get crew kills with the ion bomb? Like, what we could do is try to hack O2. No, I think we have enough crew. It's less of an issue. Cool. Drone control. Like that we have enough shots that we can essentially keep their missiles offline. Though, if I had 4 shields, I would feel way better about this. We could just do shield dunkage, try and get a bunch of people in to do repairs and get the kills there. It's a little bit standard. Okay. With 3 shields, we definitely do this. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. I could kill one. I don't think the animation's going to catch up. Okay, well, assume this just kills. Two crew kills, but no damage. We can put up the anti-drone. Maybe it'll do a little bit of work for us in lieu of the force shield. Alright, chase down selection for previous fights. Can you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, still hack shields. I mean, we can just blitz through it. Like, getting out of the fight quickly before, like, additional surges is not the worst plan ever. Okay. Hold them indoors. Nice. Go anti-drone. Alright, I desperately want the missiles offline. So we'll just fire everything at missiles, just to ensure that that happens, so we can cloak the surge clean. And then just get out of the fight. Because I don't know, like, what drone the defense drone is gonna do. Wow, we blew up the defense drone. Well, just like running out of drones. That works too, apparently. Okay, 3 shots incoming. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, all 3 shots hit. 40% evasion. Do we just level 3 cloak? I know, I've also had the full evasion up. This is why 3 shields is so spooky versus 4. Because their beam drone just got back online. It's going to fire. Okay. Come on. I'm also really, really happy that I went and got power, because this micro would be far more disgusting. Okay, buffer. Go repair. Of course, if I put out a drone, maybe I could have snuck that in there too. Wow, just 4 shields. Well, again, I took the cloak. I was concerned about so many different things because our shields just got suppressed so hard there. We've essentially just, I don't know, maybe we just dodged nothing. Sometimes that happens. That's why shields are so good. Okay, like I said, get out of fights quick. That's also viable. Alright. We jump into them. So to get MC, we can force him out, and then we'll just go from there. It's like a strat I just don't use. I totally should. Okay. Okay, they're leaving. I don't... Roper is like an okay pilot. Okay, utilize the O2. Oh, I let him in there. That was a mistake. Dynamic venting's so much trickier. Okay. Do I use you to distract now? Shields crew actually doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, you might just be good enough. Yeah, you'll do... I have to see you. You do too, right? Piloting's kind of gross. That room getting hit, I didn't mind. Piloting is a problem. Okay. No, you just take it offline now. Okay, just piecing this together, piecing it together. We're probably doing some more. So they're not going to get through this door. That crew is dead. My control's still going to go on for a bit. I might just need the crystal. Okay, I think we're staying. Alright, what's my dodge? 40%. Okay. 39%. No, that's my oxygen. That's my oxygen. All right. Every time a bubble goes down, then we can just put that power in. Shoot. I need you to stop there. Good. Yes. All right. Again, just get the missiles offline. Missiles offline is everything. That's missiles offline. That's everything. Cool. All right, we took our time. No, we can actually leave the oxygen on. GG's. Nice. That was sketchy. That was really sketchy. What did we get for free? We bought flak, bought drone control, bought that. We bought 2 crew. We got a free NG, and the free drone, and the free ion bomb. 5103. Yeah, beacons explored weren't great. I know we had like 1 chance to dive and I didn't go for it, and I think we burned 1 jump in a sector. That's low. That's like the 95 beacons is very low. Maybe we could have got more jumps out of the last sector. But 1732, and we didn't get, like I said, a whole lot of free stuff for it. My average scrap is what? 1822? So 90 scrap low. Huh. But also, I think in free stuff I tend to get... What did I put the free stuff average at? Almost 200, really? I don't know if I believe that. 193. No, it should be good. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, we were below in terms of the free stuff average. It was just, we spent a lot of money early, and we didn't, I don't know. Interesting stuff to look through in terms of, like, decisions we made. Anyways, there's a run. That's for the YouTubes. Enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.